Welcome back everybody. In this video, we'll see another couple of useful Excel functions, quite similar to each other and to the ones that we saw in the last video. I'm talking about COUNTIF and COUNTIFS. While SUMIF and SUMIFS sum a specific subset of a range of values, COUNTIF and COUNTIFS, as the name say, will count the elements of a specific subset of a range of values. Let's start with COUNTIF, and let's use once again our security database, with a list of securities in the first column, two columns for the category of the security and the country where the security is headquartered, and the value in $1,000 of that security that was owned by Warren Buffett at the end of 2020. Let's assume that this time we're not interested in the value of all the communication securities, but we just want to know how many different securities belong to that category. Once again, this question could be easily answered with a pivot table, but here we're assuming we want to get some quick answers right here in the database. So we go at the bottom of the database with Control and the down arrow key. We just go down a little bit. We type communications here. Okay. And here we write our formula. Equal COUNTIF. Okay. We open the parentheses. And first we need to select the range we want to use COUNTIF on. That is column B. Okay, with the list of all the categories. Next, comma, we need to specify the criteria. In this case, cell B50. We could also type communications directly in the formula in quotation marks, but this makes the formula more flexible. So we close the parentheses, we press enter, and we have 10. This means that there are 10 securities in our database that belong to the communications category. A couple of quick notes on how to use COUNTIF. COUNTIF, like SUMIF and SUMIFS, is not case sensitive, meaning that any letter could be either uppercase or lowercase, and we can try and capitalize the last S. We press enter, and as you see, nothing changes here. Second, like SUMIF and SUMIFS, once again, the range of COUNTIF could very well be a range name. Let's say we call the whole category column category, and let's write it here, category, we press enter, okay, and now we could write the formula here, once again, COUNTIF, parentheses, and now, instead of selecting a range, we can write category. As you can see, we select it with the tab key, and Excel highlights automatically all the cells that belong to category, comma, B50. Once again, we close the parentheses, enter, and we have 10 once again. Now that we know how COUNTIF works, it will be easy to understand COUNTIFs. With COUNTIFs, you can count the elements in a range satisfying multiple criteria. In our case, let's say that we want to count how many securities belong to communications and are headquartered in Great Britain. The formula will be very similar, and let's copy and paste communications here, and let's also copy and paste Great Britain here. And here in column D, we write equal COUNTIF. We can also move down with the arrow key and select it with the tab key. Okay. As you can see, COUNTIFs has the same syntax as COUNTIF. So we start with the first range, which is category. We can select it all, and as you see, we get category once again, or we could type category like we did before, comma, and now criteria 1, it is communications, comma, and now we can add as many couples of range and criterion as we need. Like SUMIFs, the conditions are additional, meaning that all must be satisfied for COUNTIFs to count the occurrences. Also like SUMIFs, the ranges must have the same size for COUNTIFs to work. So we select the country range, Shift Control up, we go down 1 to remove the column header, comma, we move left, we select Great Britain, we close the parentheses, enter, and we have true. And this is how COUNTIF and COUNTIFs work. I hope you liked this video. As usual, feel free to leave a message in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you want to stay up to date with the upcoming videos. Thank you all for watching, I'll see you in the next one.